The mail arrives at Ortiz Hardware the same way it has for decades. Amidst the water bills and supply catalogs sits an offer from a digital marketing firm in San Mateo, California. When a local business pays for digital advertising, that money boards a one-way flight out of town. You aren't buying a customer, you're renting an impression. Someone scrolls past an ad, the algorithm registers a view, and the budget drains, whether that person actually walks through the hardware store's door or not. Marisol keeps feeding the machine to stay visible. Her store survives, but the cash she spends to acquire those customers bleeds entirely out of her own zip code. This is an asymmetric war. When marketing budgets are designed to extract capital rather than circulate it, every local ad campaign becomes a net loss for the community's collective wealth. The oldest alternative to an ad platform is the neighbor over the fence, word of mouth, recommending a reliable hardware store to a friend. But that system runs entirely on passive goodwill. There is no way to verify the transaction, and the person making the connection gets exactly nothing for their effort. The lead vanishes into the ether. Obtainium provides a structural correction to this problem. It replaces unmeasured goodwill with a tracked transactional structure. Instead of paying a tech giant for the mere possibility of a click, Marisol takes that exact same marketing budget and offers it directly to the neighbor who actually brings her a paying customer. It starts with the business. Marisol posts a bounty, say $25 in cash, payable only when a new, verified sale is completed. This diagram shows the core architecture, connecting the business, the customer, and the referrer. A friend uses a shared link to buy a chainsaw, routing the cash reward back to the referrer. Alternatively, a customer can submit themselves, converting the finder's fee into a discount. Whether it's a neighbor earning a payout or a customer taking a discount, Marisol gets exactly what she paid for. She only spends money when a verified new customer checks out. Behind the cash payouts is a server-side economy designed to keep users coming back. Whenever a referrer submits a lead, the system awards a baseline 10 experience points, or XP, just for participating. If that lead actually converts into a verified sale, the referrer earns a 50-point bonus. String together multiple successful leads without a rejection, and streak multipliers double those earnings. To prevent spam, the rules are rigid. Anyone trying to submit leads anonymously earns absolutely 0 points and no cash. That verified participation is embodied by Obtainium's Mascot. It signals that a user is known, active, and banking rewards for high-quality referrals. Because rewards are gated behind verified social logins and identity-linked payouts, the cost of automated abuse becomes prohibitively high. The system is built to favor the verified history of a real person over the high-volume noise of a bot network. Of course, a referrer needs to know the hardware store is actually going to hand over the cash when a lead works out. This dashboard tracks public trust signals. Before sending a friend, you see exactly how many bounties a shop has honored and their average time to settle the bill. It also tracks lead responsiveness, measuring the exact speed a business follows up on introductions. If a new lead sits untouched for 48 hours, the system fires an automated nudge. Ignore it for 2 weeks, and the business's public responsiveness score takes a permanent hit. Blind faith is replaced by hard data. Local businesses treat their community referrers as highly valued acquisition partners, or risk losing them to a competitor down the street. When Marisol successfully acquires a customer, she thrives. But multiply her success across every storefront in the zip code, and the math shifts for the entire town. The platform displays a live aggregate counter. It tracks the exact total of dollars paid directly to real people, rather than to digital ad platforms. Thousands of dollars that used to be wired to servers in California are now landing in the bank accounts of local teenagers, retirees, and neighborhood advocates. They spend that extra income right back into the local economy. Economic velocity increases simply by trapping the town's marketing budget inside its own social graph. 6 months later, another corporate envelope arrives at Ortiz Hardware. This time, Marisol slides it directly into the trash. She doesn't need to buy clicks anymore. The hardware store is busy, and the long empty feed supply building next door is finally turning its lights back on. An invisible web of referrals now connects these storefronts. Neighbors are continuously incentivized to guide customers to the businesses that need them. Local commerce survives when the financial value of a social connection is returned directly to the neighborhood that forged it.